Hi students, uh, sorry for the delay in releasing this video. I was trying to create in the backend before I shared this video with you, and there was a lot of hiccups because of the subscription issue. So I upgraded to a paid account on my own. That is a trial account. So again, let's try to start from the scratch. So we can create a resource group and then go to a resource. We can also start creating a resource and in the process create a resource group to attach to it. So here we have tried to create Microsoft Foundry resource, and now there is no resource group appearing. So I will create a resource group for identification purpose. Let us say I'm writing GRP4, it's available. So otherwise there were errors. If the group, I already created and within 48 hours, even though it is deleted, it was not taken. So this is a new group. I have attached this resource to be created with this group. Name of the resource I will write something like Foundry 2121, just some random name, and it's attached to a default project. You can change the name of the project, otherwise you can leave it as it is and then try to create it. So in the validation, it can throw an error of policy, in which case we need to disable that. That was discussed in the session. So here, because I already disabled it, it's not showing that error. So I can straight away click on create the resource. It will take some time. Let's just wait for that. So once created, we can see the resource project, as well as the project group. So here our resource has been created. We can go straight away to the resource. Let's first go to home and check what has been created. So we have a GRP4 is the resource group in which we have this Foundry resource. Okay. Now if I click on this GRP4, I will be able to see the resource, that is Foundry resource, and its associated project. All good till here. So now we need to create a AI search service for our tasks, which are Q&A and CLU, right? So how do you do that is, again, go to home. Don't go to the resource. I mean, don't go to the Club Foundry here. Don't click this. Instead, click again Microsoft Foundry. So you'll have this option where in the left side, there was earlier an option of creating a resource, which we did, but we are now focusing on the left side. Uh, it is used with Foundry. Under it, there are options, and click on the AI search option. So it's asking us to create. We can use this option or this for creating. So let's create a search service. Now resource group is already assigned to it. We can name the service name. Let's name it some random name which we can remember. AI search 54321. Let's say if it's not used, it will be not showing any error. So here, now the main thing is pricing tier. If we don't change this, it will be the standard pricing tier which will be applicable. So as discussed in the session, let's change it to free. Select, and if you see that free option will come here, and then create the search service. So within the Foundry resource, we are creating a AI search service resource. So deployment is complete. Now, if I again visit the resource group through home and this GRP4, then I will be able to see the resource foundry, which was created within that AI search 54321 also created. And now let's go and see what is available if we click on the resource. This is Foundry 2121. So on the left side, we have certain tabs wherein I think you are able to see the access control tab. Okay. So let's go to, and if you can go to Foundry portal using this or this, but before that, let's check the access control. And the options available are you can view your access and check access, and you can also view the role assignments. In this case, we have not assigned any role, so let's first assign a role access to the resource. Okay, so click on the add role assignment. Out of the multiple options, instead of scrolling down and searching, you can type cognitive services user in the search box, and only the related service will appear. Go to last, which is cognitive service users. Click on that and then click next. In this, you are now assigning option is assign access to a user, group, or service principal or managed identity. So click on the managed identity and then select the members option. So you will be able to see the screen where subscription is mentioned. So managed identity, you just uh, click on the arrow mark so that options available will be visible, and in that select on Foundry 1. And under Foundry 1, this by default will appear if you have performed the steps till now properly. So just select that and then select that will be shown here. Foundry 2121 is a resource in which the object ID. So you have assigned a role. We are trying to assign role, and then just click on the review plus assign. So now it's adding the role assignment. So the resource was added as a cognitive services user. It is the role assignment was given to that resource. If you want to check that access, you can check it, and the same thing will appear here under managed identity option. This was the Foundry one. So this was the option we had, the role we had given, and it is visible here. Okay, all good till here. Now again in the Foundry 2121 basic page, just go to overview. Okay, and now we can open the Foundry portal using this option, or there is another option down below. So choose which one is comfortable for you. I'm just clicking this, and now we can go to the Foundry portal. This is the classic view. There is a sorry, the classic view will again come up. Yeah, this is the classic view, and there is a toggle button on the top by which you can go to the new Foundry portal. We will go there shortly. Before that, let's understand what are the details available. Here API key, endpoints and keys are available. In case we are connecting through Python SDK, this Foundry resource, then we need these API keys and endpoints, etc. Right now, so this is for Microsoft Foundry, Azure OpenAI, Azure AI Services, all the details are available here. Right now, we'll focus on the left side menu, which is on the bottom. We'll have Management Center. We will go and click on that. So we are seeing the project under which this Foundry is there mapped. Now on the left side, we have two screens, two menu options. One is resource and then overview users connected resources. Also the same three options are available under project. So go to the resource option, and this is by default selected as overview. We need to add connections. So just go to the connected resources under this. Okay, not the connected resource under project, connected resources under font resource. So if there are no connections, then it will be showing this. So we have a new connection and a create connection option. Okay, so let's create a new connection. So we will get these options, and for our purpose, we need to select the Azure AI search. One second. Uh, Okay, we need to select the, one second, let me just check, is it Azure AI search or the other option? Oh, sorry. We need to enter, select Azure, not Azure AI search. We can do that also. In the previous attempt, I did that and it was still working. But let's see whether we can click on Azure OpenAI and see what we are getting. So, okay, we are not getting anything in this. So, we're not getting anything in this. So, let's create Azure AI search only. Okay, that's on the correct option. Because I was wondering Azure OpenAI would also give the same, but the resources are not connected there because we created an AI search. So that was not getting mapped. Okay, so we are now into Azure AI search, and by default it will be browse resources. So when we go to browse resources, these are the options what we have created. And if you see, there is an add connection button. Okay, there is an add connection button. Now let's just click on that, and if there is no error, it will get connected. Okay, so close this. Now the connection will appear here. So AI search 54321. Okay, its API key and all of the details are there, and its type is Azure AI search. Now we can see what is the screen looking like in the new Foundry portal. So if you click on the new Foundry portal, we will get this pop-up first. Okay, the various options are there in this. Okay, sorry, I by default clicked on the new financial unit. We don't need to, just don't worry. This is the models. Let's go to the home page on the right tab. We'll get to the original screen. Okay. Now in this, there are various options. You can just discover option, which was what we just now saw. Featured models, build option is there. You can just try to see. Yeah, if you have to create an agent, operate is also there. Just go and explore the options if you want to know. But for our purpose, let's see uh, the left side now. Okay. Once we go into the operate, the screen, we need to focus on the left side where the left side menu contains admin at the bottom. Just go and click admin. It will show your project wherein the Foundry resource is there. Okay. Now in this, let's click on this project, and it will have the details of users and connected resources. Okay. And we check on the connected resources. This option is coming, cognitive search. Okay. Now we can add another connection. Let's add a connection. In that, we can select one of these connections. Okay. In this, again, let's search Azure AI, search and indexing, and try continue. So it will ask for the resource. Just go to the drop down menu. Whatever we created will appear there. So you just can select that. And authorization type, you change it to API key. Okay. What are the options available? So when you just connect it, that will also come up. Okay, this is how we are setting up. So, so don't worry. The category mentioned in the document might be AI services for the resource. That is not a major issue because we will be able to execute the QnA and CLU after this step. So let's see first the Q&A option. So in the Q&A option, we can directly go to the old portal, new old Foundry for the classic view, and start from there again. So let's go to the old view. It will ask us some feedback. Just continue without feedback, and it's taking some time. Let's wait till it goes to the classic view, and then we will start from there. So in the classic view, we have an option of fine tuning in the menu on the left side. Just click on that fine tuning. So you got option to fine tune the model. In that, on the top, if you see generative AI fine tuning or AI service. So because we have AI search, we have taken. So let's go to AI service fine tuning. So we'll have this option of create AI service fine tuning, right? So if we click on fine tune here, it will throw the options. So how would you like to fine tune the AI services? So out of the available options, our understanding was first assignment was custom question answering. Second assignment we will do later on is conversational language understanding. Okay, let's start with first custom question answering. Let's click on next. Now again in the search resource, whatever we have created, we can select that, but ensure that you selected this bottom one, which is the connection. So AI search 50321 and the other option. Okay, and just click on connect. You can also mention the name of the project. Select language and name. So let's say custom question answer uh, project. Just clicking description not needed. You can do that and then just create. Now, once created, you will have an option in that project: getting started, manage sources, edit knowledge base, test knowledge base, and deploy knowledge base. So just explore each of the options. So first go to manage sources. Then there is an option of add a source. You can add a URL, you can add a chit chat or file. As explained, sometimes URL doesn't get added. I tried here. Like our assignment was some downloadable file, so I downloaded it and added files here. So let's again, for your purpose, try to add the URL. So I've created the URL. One second. This is the Surface Book user guide, which is the URL. Okay, and this is the link. So let's again check this. Here the share option is there. I click on the share and I'll copy the link and I will paste that link here. And here it is. Name, I can mention something as user guide or whatever. So let us say Surface Book. Okay, and then we can add URL. So if it's adding properly, no worries, it will appear. Otherwise, if there is an error, we need to see how. So here it's showing error, failed to extract Q&As from the resource. So that's why we just close this and we will now again see whether we can add the file. So I have downloaded that PDF onto my desktop and I am uploading the same here. So here I have selected all files and this is the user book. So now let me add this file. It's taking some time, let's wait. So as you can see, the name is appeared here in the manage resources section. Okay. Now You can edit the name and all that by selecting this. Let's not do right now. We will go and see the other option, which is edit all knowledge base. So this will tell us how many answer pairs have been taken from the uploaded file, 158 in this case. We can edit the answer and all those other options we can do. We can also add a Q&A pair manually. Okay, and other options are also there here. Okay, add alternate questions. So the same answer, all alternate questions to make the system give the similar reply and all we can do. So now let's see for the test knowledge base, and the option score is also mentioned if you want to change it, and scorer which model, the transformer or classical model. Okay, algorithm, you can select that. Okay, all those options are there. Here let's type a simple question. Let's say we are typing, how do I set up my surface book? So let's click on this run, and it will show the most probable answer. Before you start, make sure a wireless network is available and all that. And on the right side, if you see, there is an inspection. So top answer, it's not this one answer, top answers are available along with their confidence score. Like for example, this is the default one which is saying, so it has got confidence score of 0.98. Similarly, there are other answers which with a lesser confidence score. So system will take the one which is the highest. Okay, this is how now we are testing the knowledge base. And now if we are satisfied, we can go and click the deploy knowledge base, and we can click this deploy button so that uh, it will ask a question. Once deployed, you can integrate it within the bot. And when we deploy it, we will see the screen which is uh, showing the uh, details, right? Okay. So further steps, we can create an agent, we can create a bot and all that. Okay, got it. So now what we can do is we can also use this try in playground option. So let us say we are trying it in playground. So here we can again give a question and execute it. Let us say as given in the guide, we will just search that only for understanding purpose. So what is a Facebook? And just run it. So it will give the most relevant answer, which is this. So we can deploy the model and get the other options of um, what we said was prediction URL, etc. Or we can also improvise on this, fine tune this language, etc. Okay. So this is about the second task. Now let's understand also the CLU task. For this purpose, we will again go to the fine tuning option. So in the fine tune model, we had got options. Okay, 1 second. I was now changing this option. If I clicked on the fine tune model under generative AI, these options were popping up. We just now showed. Our target is to, task is to use the AI search. Okay, so we have both options when we are in real time working, but for the purpose of this assignment. So one task we did already, custom Q&A. So let's create one more fine tuning task, and this time we will see CLU, Conversational Language Understanding. So let's click on this. So now there is a create new fine tune task, or you can import an existing file. Like we have an existing file. So we had a JSON file. We'll just click on the browse option, and in the downloads folder, let me check. Yeah, home automation demo.json. So once we click on this, Let's create. Now after creation, again now we are getting options on the left side. Getting started, define the schema, manage data, train the model, evaluate model, and deploy the model. So let's explore each of them. Now, getting started is having, I can define intents, quick deploy with LLM, test in playground, then there are other options. So let's go to the second option, which is define schema. Now, this is the screen we are getting. So here, let's select this home automation dot turn off. Okay. So one intent, which is turn off, right? Turning off the system. Let's select that. Okay. You can also select home automation dot turn on. Then there are other options on the side. We can add intents. And if you see the option here, entities and associations. So entities also you can add entity and do other options. Okay. So here, if we click on this, we'll have option of editing, deleting, refreshing. Similarly, with entities also. Okay, entity is the location or device name or device type, whatever. So with location, there are 291 utterances in the stored document. Now, next is let's also see the associations. The definitions are also mentioned. Uh, so here we have an option of what is the intent, and when there is no intent, what is the description. That means when the user's input is not matching, is out of scope. Okay. If you want to associate any other intent, you can select that intent from the table on the right side. Now, having understood this, let's explore the next option, which is manage data. And when we are selected that, you can upload another utterance file here. Whatever has been uploaded in that, the various intents are also there. If their intent is not matching, then this will appear. Okay. So there is, if I select none, then you can also write your example utterance and press enter. Okay, because now we are managing the data. By default, this was the utterance adjust family room lights to 15%. That was the default saved. Another one was our bedroom lights off. So if suppose turn on is the intention, then all lights on for 1 hour. So 1 hour is a entity. Similarly, various other none options are there, and a turn off option is also there, etc. So there are so many options you can explore. Now the other option is we can check out the test data also. Here again we can upload the utterance file or suggest any utterances. So let's check first before we test that. We can train this model first. When we train the model, it will appear train model option. Just create a new training model, and it's a standard free one. You just use it. You're not doing any advanced thing. Select some and give some name. So automate demo app, something of that sort. Okay. Don't need change the training version and everything. Nothing. Just select the standard training and go to next. So by default, it will have the percentage of data in the training and test. You can also change it if you want. Then click on next, and you can create the training model. So once created, then we can see the evaluation. Let's wait for it to get trained. It's in progress. taking some time. Let it first succeed. In the meanwhile, I'll pause the video so that once it is successful, I will again share the output. So it has been successful in training, and let's go for evaluating the model. Now let's just click on this, and we will get the various evaluation parameters. So if we are focusing on the intent evaluation details in the training set, these are the scores: precision, recall, and entity F1 score. Similarly, this is for the intent and this is for the entity. And you can also check the model performance. The figures will appear here. Now, test set details, data set distribution, test and training, and confusion matrix. You can go and check here. Okay, normalized values and probability both you can check here. Is it clear? I hope so, because this is not a live video. Just try to explore all them, and once it is successful, you can again go and deploy the model. So deploy a trained model option you will get. Okay, so I'm not doing that for obvious purpose, or if you want to can do it, it will just create a deployment name, model name. Okay, and just create it. Let us say deploy one, I will write, and this was the automated app, and then create it. So it will take some time. I'll just pause the video in the meanwhile. So that model has been successfully deployed, and we can again try in playground, etc. Okay, same. Now this was conversational language understanding. Right? You can test a sample here. Okay. So this is it, guys. I hope this helps. All the best.